Hey Virgo, it's Donna. Listen, there's a slight threat, but get ready to have it all. You've got a great reading here. We'll get into it. Hang around to the end. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards for what the person you're interested in is thinking and feeling, what they could say to you, what they would say to you if they could, a no contact situation. These are cards that what somebody might want to express to you. So I'll be pulling them at the end, and you'll be able to pause the video and pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, and I'll pick some timing cards. So if you ask a question like, when am I going to get that raise? When am I going to meet the one? If you pick 1, 2, or 3, I'll give you the answer to those numbers. So that'll be at the end as well. First things first, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. So only focus on what applies to you. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. So I use these cards as advice, as warnings, as guidance. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. My readings are good for 4 to 6 weeks. All of them are timeless. They're dated for filing purposes. And basically, whenever you land on this video, it's good for 4 to 6 weeks. I'm a little more lenient for the past because I feel like those cards represent like all of your life before now. There is no gender in tarot, so everyone has masculine and feminine characteristics. That's what I'm going by if I reference that. The face cards would be like this one and this one. The book that I use, A Complete Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, references physical attributes. I'll give them to you if I remember. But anyone can change their hair or their eye color, so we're going by the characteristics of the card. So, what I do, I don't know what this format is called, this layout. I have no idea. I know it's really old. But what I do is I'll shuffle the deck and I'll split the deck into 3 piles. Then I will take the card on the bottom of each pile. I call those the first 3. These are always read upright. I don't know why. You can read the first 3 cards only if you don't have time to do the whole reading. It should be your reading in a nutshell. And I'll try to point out the references if I remember. I have everything written down because I forget everything. So I want to make sure I get it all in there. So the first card that we have for the first 3 is the 8 of Wands. And this card it represents travel. Generally travel by air. So this could be you or someone close to you traveling by air. You may have to travel that way for work. Could be vacation, something travel. Extremely fast energy. This card represents passion, socializing, hasty communication, approaching a goal. And this is you. You are approaching a goal. So something you're wanting is coming. And I told you, this is a good reading. This is a really good friggin' reading. You technically have 1 card that is new love, if you're interested. There's 1 card that is basically 2 cards that are yes cards and wish cards. You have like 3 wish cards or 3 yes cards. You got all green lights. There is a speed bump, like I said. We'll get into that. But this card also represents desperate attempts at communicating. So you may have someone that's trying to really, really get in touch with you. Or it could be you're trying to get in touch with someone else and like their number changed, their email bounces back, whatever. It is, hasty communication, desperate attempts to communicate, great haste, great hope. Excuse me. That which is on the move. Now, this could be you or it could be someone else. Could be news that's on its way to you, news that's on the move. This card represents many messages of love. Could be, romantic love, could be familial love. So, many messages. So, that to me indicates, good support, good foundation. Card also represents social media. So, it's social media presence. That could be Facebook, that could be YouTube, that could be whatever. The second card for the first three from the major arcana is the number 9. It's the Hermit. This card represents Virgo. So you may be dealing with a Virgo or something that happened or happens during Virgo birth season. This card is being silent, seeking solitude, taking a break, seeing things more clearly from a different point of view. Silent counsel from above. I take that as meditation, listening to your intuition. This card represents discretion, expert instruction. And the expert instruction to me is someone's teaching you. Major arcana cards pack a more of a punch. So this is something that's going to be very important, possibly change the trajectory that you're on. This card represents meeting with a guide that will lead you to fulfillment, a journey of knowledge, journey, travel. You may be traveling for knowledge, so this travel by air very well could be work, unless you're in school, college. The third car is the 6 from the major arcana also. It is the Lover's card, used to be known as the Choice. This represents a good match, balance. This can be falling in love or about to. Remember, I said there's a card that says new love. It's there if you want it. If you're continuing in a relationship that you're in now, it could be that relationship elevating, getting more serious, or deepening. The Lovers also represent choice, temptation. Like the difference between real and fake love could also be job. The temptation could be, doesn't mean you're going to be tempted, to cheat on anybody or your partner's going to be tempted. It could be, but it also means choices in all areas of your life. So generally, I look at that as employment. Your employment is really friggin' awesome. So I'm taking this card as employment. So your temptation is going to come through employment. Hey, so sell yourself to the highest bidder. Do what's best for you. Command your worth. This area here represents you right now, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, things that are influencing you, people influencing you, your job influencing you, your situation influencing. The first card in the center is from the Major Arcana. Again, you have quite a few Major Arcana cards. You had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had 7 Major Arcana cards out of a total of 18 here. That's, damn near half. That you've got, that to me means a lot of strong things are going to be happening. So, like I said, the 18 is from the Major Arcana. This is the moon. Moon represents Pisces. You may be dealing with a Pisces or something happening, excuse me, during Pisces birth season. This card represents intuition, imagination, a deception, unfolding of latent psychic powers. So you're going to be strengthening your intuition, your gut feeling. Remember, 95% of communication is nonverbal. So learn to read the room. If you don't know already, learn to read the room. Watch some videos on body language, things like that. There's a lot of helpful stuff out there. But you're going to be sharpening your powers, your intuition. You're going to automatically be able to tell someone's lying to you or something is up. Like people you trust, they might be acting weird and you're like, you don't think they're lying to you, but like maybe they're not feeling well. Things like that. You're going to be in tune with shit like that. This card also references unseen foes, unseen dangers. So just be leery, be cautious. Card represents emotions, keeping secrets, and ghosting. Whether you're ghosting someone or someone ghosting you. Also references there may be bad luck for a loved one. And that to me is not terrible. It's usually something like, maybe someone sprains their ankle or, get in a minor car accident or something like that. Or they temporarily lose their job. Something like that. Doesn't matter which card you read on either side in the current situation. I'll just go with Major Arcana number 15, Devil card. This card represents Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Capricorn or something happening or happened during Capricorn birth season. The Devil represents obsession, vices, toxicity, partying too much, black magic, discontent, depression, being stuck, possible illness, wrong use of power, being too materialistic, and not understanding and getting the big picture. So this could be you, this could be someone around you, you could be in a toxic relationship, situation, a living situation, parent, child, the partying could be you, could be someone else. Black magic, hopefully you're not dabbling in that, but could be. Don't ever use the Ouija board. That's really, you're asking for a lot of, you're just asking for it. Don't ever do that. I mean, I believe in good spells. I don't believe in bad spells. And I believe in karma, and I believe in what you put out there is going to come back to you tenfold. So if you put bad shit out there, you're going to get a lot of bad shit back. But there may be people that want to put a hex on you So when they reference black magic, it could be that. May also be a warning to you to be, like, hey, stand back and see the big picture here, and like vices, should I really get drunk tonight? I mean, I do have to work tomorrow. I mean, just stop. It's asking you, you don't have to stop completely, just be a little more reasonable with it. Whatever, everybody overdoes it once in a while, but for this to be mentioned, it is important. So I take it as a warning. On the other side, we have the Nine of Swords. This card is upside down. It's reversed, which is good because we want it that way. Upside down, it references patience, unselfishness, time heals. So I take that as that's you towards someone else. You're going to be being patient. You're going to be unselfish. You might forgive someone. You might, just be understanding. So that's what's around you right now. That's what's influencing you right now. This area over here references the past. So the card closest to you, your current situation, is that amount of time in the past. So this is the near past. This is further back in the past. And this is furthest back in the back. The further away it is from you is how far away it is in time. So in the near past, we have from the major arcana the number 14. It's upside down. This is Temperance. This card represents Sagittarius. So you may be dealing with may have been dealing with a Sagittarius or something that happened during Sagittarius birth season. This card represents upside down, competing interests, unfortunate combinations. Now, this could be romantic partners or it could be business. Generally, I take it as business. I don't see any kind of like romance anywhere around there, so I'm taking it as business. So maybe you had to work with a coworker that wasn't worth a shit. Things like that. References fights, corruption, separation. There could be stealing that happened. Someone might have stolen from you. Someone might have stolen at work. Card also references a shipwreck or an airplane, some other disaster. And most recently in the past, the 737s been checking their door plugs. They lost, one of the flights lost a whole door. Well, it was a plug. It wasn't supposed to be a door, but it came out in flight. So I feel that references that because that was just recently. So further back in the past, we've got the Five of Swords. This card references failure, defeat, degradation, unfairness, slander, cruelty, cowardliness. You were going through it. Somebody was really, really treating you like shit. Somebody got the better of you or whatever and just really, really rubbed your nose in it. Might have been work. I don't know. I'm feeling work. Furthest back in the past, we have the Three of Swords. It's upside down. Upside down, it references confusion, loss, sorrow, upheaval. Possible apology, possible surgery. You had some kind of Major loss. Something did not go your way. Obviously. It may also reference a third party situation. So a third party can be anything, can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a living situation, it can be someone in the family. They could be the third party. Your work could be a third party that can interfere. Something very serious went down in your past. You went through it. This area over here references work, group activities. So if you're a homemaker, it would also reference that. Can reference reunions, the family sitting down at dinner at the table, group activities. So Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, soccer, whatever. In the near future, we've got the number 5 from the major arcana. This is the Hierophant. So this card references Taurus. You may be dealing with a Taurus or something happening during Taurus birth season. The Hierophant is a teacher. So this is, you could be a teacher. You could be learning. This card is about learning lessons, being open to ideas, extremely unconventional. This is the card of the hippie and the inventor. This could be released from a situation. Upside down, it references not trusting your instincts. So for some reason in the near future, you're not going to be trusting yourself, but your powers they're unfolding. So you just need to hone them. And it's the power of will. It's the power of thought and manifestation. The more you think pleasant and wonderful things, the more they will happen. Daydreaming serves a good purpose, and that is actually manifesting. So I don't understand why everyone keeps telling people not to daydream. I'll stop daydreaming. That is how you bring things into fruition. It gives you a drive, it gives you the passion, it gives you the motivation for the action. So the next card we have further in the future, we've got the Queen of Wands. Blonde hair, blue eyes, hazel eyes. She's right side up, which is a good thing. We don't want any of the court cards upside down, because upside down they're asses. So this is one of the yes cards I was talking about. It's the yes card. It's a wish card. So you're going to be getting your wish here soon. Has to do with work, may have to do with group activities. So if you've got like some reunion or a family situation coming up, wedding, whatever, something's really going to go your way. This card may reference a person. Like I said, we're all feminine and masculine. So this person is determined, passionate, a true friend. This person knows what they want. They're an influencer. It could be you. Could be how you're thinking or how you're going to be in the near future. This is a person who inspires others. This could also be you. This person has a great power of attraction. They're fruitful. They're loving. They love their home. They're practical. They make sound business decisions. This very well could be you. Your future is bright, so I'm thinking this is you. This could be someone that you work with. Maybe you work with some really awesome people. This could be someone in your family. Someone really awesome could be you. Furthest in the future also references success in undertakings and kindness and generosity. So that could be someone being kind and generous to you or vice versa. This furthest in the future, we've got the Ace of Wands, right side up. This is also a yes card. Right side up, it references beginning of an enterprise, an invention, family, journey, adventure, or an escapade. So invention has been mentioned twice now. You've got the inventor under the Hierophant, and here it's referencing invention. So if you've got some freaking kick-ass ideas, I suggest you get them patented, written down. You've got 3 yes cards, 2 wish cards, 2 mentions of invention. You got all green lights. Y'all are wicked freaking smart. I would go. I wouldn't even hesitate. I would be like a freaking rocket. So up here we've got 2 theoretical roads to the future, and you don't have to take one over the other. I use these cards as reference, as guidance, as warning. Nothing is set in stone. Everything can be changed. You are in charge of your actions, so you do what's best for you. No one can tell you what to do, and you can disregard some card. It's up to you. All of it's up to you. Does not matter which side you read first. I'm going to go with the Page of Swords. Brown hair, brown eyes. This person is young. This is the near future. Further in the future, furthest. So this is someone, I don't feel like you've met them yet. You may have. This may be someone that you work with. This could be a child. This could be a neighbor. This could be someone in school. Generally, someone is 25 years, 30 years, or younger. This person is a messenger. The message could be good or bad. You never know with the swords. Right side up, this person is a diplomat. They may be in government. They're young, but they have a great understanding. They're ahead of their time. They have a great understanding. They're very diplomatic. They're very graceful. Dexterity. This card also references spying and a possible stalker. So someone may be watching you, like your social media, things like that. Right side up, I don't take it that badly. It's just, like, I don't know, old high school sweethearts looking you up on Facebook and crap like that. The cards around it are not that bad, so I'm not putting that much weight into it. Further in the future, we've got the 3 of Wands, right side up. This card, it references waiting patiently, knowing what you want, realization of hope. So your wishes, your hopes coming true, strength, nobility, wealth, power, partnership, help from a successful merchant, possibly a boss, something like that, someone giving you some guidance. There's a caution against pride, so don't let your ego get in the way. This card, pretty much you're asking, am I on the right path? And the answer is yes. It could also reference someone at a distance, long distance relationship, or relative at a distance, or job at a distance. Maybe you're the one at a distance. Travel was mentioned, and this is in the future. So you may be in another town, another state or something for a few weeks, We've got furthest in the future, and also this card also references your ship coming in. So it basically is another wish card. So your ship's coming in. And that's plural. Ships coming in. Furthest in the future, we've got the King of Swords. Dark hair, dark eyes. This person's upside down. Like I said, we don't want them upside down. This person is usually someone who's divorced or an ex or someone soon to be divorced. Upside down, this references trust, suspicion, harshness, maliciousness. Plotting against you will be revealed. This could be a coworker. They're a little older, so hopefully it's not, a boss or something. I'm feeling like it's a coworker. Could be an older relative. This person is generally in like high government, CIA, FBI, or above. Could be somebody medical, doctor, nurse, someone extremely intelligent. But this person is distrustful and suspicious, and they're the ones plotting against you. To me, it feels like work. Very well could be a relative because your work was pretty awesome. Maybe you have a jealous relative, sibling or something, or your ex. Your ex, that would make sense. Your ex is jealous. The other road nearest in the near future, from the major arcana, we've got the number 20, judgment card. This is your true calling. This is what you're attracted to. This is what you're interested in. This is a life well lived, work well done, awakening, renewal, judgment in your favor. This can possibly be reconciliation, forgiveness, giving second chances, getting second chances. Generally, it's giving because you're looking in good standing right here. This is also a final decision. It's time to decide. So if you don't decide, the decision will be made for you. It's not too late to make a decision. So, I'm feeling like, some of the things that was coming through when I pulled the cards and meditating, and I was strongly getting that someone might try to steal your phone, like right in front of you, like in a marketplace, or if in this case you're traveling, so like someplace in the airport, if you sit your phone down at the counter, like somebody coming right up and just taking your damn phone. Just be leery of that. Just be have your eyes open. This card also references a change in personal consciousness. So you're developing your psychic powers, you're developing your intuition. It's only getting better from here. You're elevating. The next card, further in the future, we've got the 8 of Cups. And this is upside down. This card references new love. So like I said, if you're interested in new love, you very well be meeting somebody. If you're in a relationship and staying, it could be your relationship elevating to the next level. The 8 of Cups upside down is interest in success, joy, feasting. It may also mean an ex reaching out. So you're going to have interest in some new stuff, new love. I don't see any people cards though, so they're off a bit. 4 to 6 weeks from now, maybe a little further. Furthest in the future, we've got the 10 of Cups, and these are right side up. This is another wish card, another yes card. That's like the everything card. You've got the love, the family, the house, the town you live in, everything. It's just hunky-dory. 10 of Cups right side up represent contentment, lasting happiness coming from above. See, you're enlightening. It's going to continue. You're going to be a friggin' rock star. The 10 of Cups references perfect human love. So this is meeting that one, the one. Great friendship, lasting success. You've got an awesome friggin' reading. Some of the other things that I was picking up on when I did the cards, when I did the meditating, and all the other stuff. I feel like you should watch your back while you're lifting or exercising. I dreamt about a black bear. So bears may be some kind of reference for you, or maybe you have a bear-like dog. Watch your words around people that you know are sensitive. You don't want to put your foot in your mouth. I mean, you may really hurt somebody's feelings. I was seeing apples, so I don't know why, but particularly green ones, the Granny Smith, but apples. And so this could be like a nutritional thing. Maybe you need to eat more fruit. Maybe you need to, eat some apples, cook with apples. Could be symbolic. Apples could mean something to you. There could be a discount on apples. I don't know. I also was seeing sugar cookies, somebody cooking, baking, but sugar cookies specifically. Other cookies also, but just the sugar cookies specifically, like hot out of the oven. And one of your animals may need to go to the vet. So I was feeling as though it might be something minor, but one of them is possibly needing to go to the vet. So I'm going to pull some love oracle cards. So if you have someone that you're in no communication with, or communication is slim to none, you're wondering what they're thinking, what they're feeling, I'll pull a few cards for that. And we'll see what they would say to you if they could. I want to be different. So I feel like they're trying to find themselves. They're not really sure. I don't feel like they know how to do that. They're trying to make their mark in the world, but they're not sure exactly how to go about that. The heat between us is intense. So this person has feelings for you. They've got some, fire down under. I want out. So I don't feel this is toward you. Maybe they're in a current relationship. And that's why there's no communication. They're wanting out of it. Why can't I move on from you? So they're having trouble forgetting you. But they're wanting out of their current relationship. I don't know who I am anymore. They're really trying to find themselves. Maybe they're in a relationship and they lost themselves. The relationship became their identity. They didn't know who the hell they were anymore. I cry at night. So they're pretty upset. I don't want to be alone. Maybe they're with this person because they don't want to be alone. But they want out. They want out. All right. If you've got a question, you want to know when something's going to happen, when am I going to get that raise, when am I going to meet the one, and if you're looking for new love, and we've got some there, when is that going to happen? If you pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, that'll be the answer for your question. You can pause the video if you want to think about a question. All right, the first one, if you pick number 1, the answer is number 1. Give it time. It's in the works. I don't like that answer. I want an actual time. The time is now. This is number 8. So for number 1, I pulled number 1. Give it time. It's in the works. And number 8. The time is now. If you pick 2, the answer for 2 is number 37. Next week looks promising. You won't have to wait long, so that's pretty good. If you pick number 3, I picked, I'm going to be picking another one. All right, number 3 is number 2. It's worth the time. That's not an answer. Hold on, I dropped it. Okay. For number 3, I picked 2. It's worth the time. That's not an answer. So I picked 22. So 222 here, August. So that's the answer for number 3. I hope that was helpful. If you like the way I read, please subscribe, click the like button, share the video. If you have a comment, leave it below. I'd like to hear how these resonate. Even if you have to come back later and let me know. I'm interested in hearing how, things are. Let me know where you're from, who you are, whatever you want to say. And until that, I'm trying to get these videos out on a more consistent basis. I'm trying to get my internet better, and just the technical side of it has really, really sucked. I live in the boonies, so it's really hard to upload. But anyway, I'm trying to get I work a lot of hours. I work a lot, so I'm really trying to get these out on a more consistent basis. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I hope you have a blessed day.